Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, I'll give a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Mega Man 3. Doesn't have as many flashy zips like Mega Man 1 or 2, but I would say that this game has the highest APM of any of the classic Megas. So if you like measuring an APM, this is the hardest game. It's got a lot of mashing, and the movement, like with a lot of short, fast slides. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Almost fell in a pit.
Alright, so I have a question right off the bat. Why is Used Pizza afraid to be in this mumble right now?
He's not afraid. He just
Was it just an agreement that both of you wouldn't be in for each other's runs?
Well, I was asleep during his, so I figured
Gotcha.
he was just getting back at me by not joining. Nah,
He's sitting in a different call with Darkman and those guys, and they're all just talking behind your back.
Are they really?
No, I have no idea. That's a guess.
Okay, this part coming up is really hard. Oh, that's why it's hard. Rip.
The dream.
So, the dream is ruined because now the game is going to lag much more because of the music. So I really can't even do the slides. Like, look at that. It's actually incredible.
I hate to say it, but I think the Dr. Wily's Revenge had a better frame rate.
This game is incredibly laggy. It's okay. I can't believe I did that. That was really funny. So what makes that part hard, when you start a slide in this game, you cannot jump out of it for 8 frames. And I gotta fight Gemini really quick. Okay, so you can't jump out of a slide until the 8th frame. So if you try and jump before that, nothing happens. So what happened there was I tried to jump out before the 8th frame, and because of the lag, 8 frames takes a variable amount of time. Like, just because the lag is so inconsistent and crazy. So it's really a hard section to do. You have to kind of learn the lag for each part of it, because each slide and then jump out of it has a slightly different feel. It's really crazy. The Gemini fight itself went pretty well. It's pretty fast, so that's cool. Got the mosquito skip. But yeah, this stage, Needle Man is pretty straightforward. Just gotta not slide into a pit or miss a laser shot. Okay, so Needle Man goes fast. Like, that only takes 4 hits of the laser, but if you miss a laser, it's incredibly punishing because it lags the game a lot, and it bounces around the room, and you can't do anything about it until it either leaves the screen or actually hits him, which can be like 5 or more seconds.
I discovered that during the 46 Robot Master race as I started spamming them all over the screen.
Yeah,
and
you
waiting
really don't
half
want
an
to do
hour.
that.
Oh, it was awful.
Missing a laser is called the Nagua laser because he once forfeited a race on SRL because he missed too many lasers. So even though he doesn't play the game, something is named after him. But yeah, there's really nothing to do. Just kind of sit there and cry. My PB actually has a missed laser. It's really funny. But Needleman jumped like right into it, so I only lost about 2 seconds. That was weird. I clipped the edge. I don't even know why I clipped that edge, but that made that... I have actually never died in that way. So there you go. That's never happened before.
I was gonna actually correct you until you said it the way I wanted you to, but there you go. You did it for me. You were trying to twist the words a little bit. Yeah, I've never... That has never happened upon me.
See, that's what's supposed to happen. You just kind of slide over that when I clip that edge there. I don't know. I mean, actually, I kind of know what happened. It's just... whatever. Does that mean I'm getting game over? Oh my gosh.
Checkers.
I swear I'm not actually that bad at this game. That is not Sparkman's main weakness, the needle cannon there. But because of the way weaknesses work in this game, I have to fight 2 bosses without their true weakness. So those are Gemini and Spark in this route.
Yeah, as Used Pizza points out, you have 1 more death before we start comparing you to Tiki, so...
Alright.
Use it wisely.
Speaking of Used Pizza, I just did a little trick there, which is called DP Dunk in honor of Used Pizza. There's a 1 pixel gap there that you can fall between, which saves a couple frames, and is really hard, but, you know, nobody else does it as far as I know. He's happy I got it. Okay, so Magnet Man gave me good luck there. What he could do is, when he gets to the left, he could go up in the air and shoot magnets at me. Like, I can't hit him when he's up there, so that's, like a 1.5 second loss or something. I mean, not that it matters at this point, because I've died twice, but, you know, the little RNG wins feel good. Everyone say hard man Kappa in chat. It's my favorite joke. goodness. They did it. So, like, when I was streaming this game a lot, I had a lot of people who made really, really blatant Hardman jokes.
Can I try one?
Yeah, go for it.
Is Hardman's weakness to make him soft? How was that? Was that a pretty average Hardman joke?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
pretty average.
That's what I was hoping for.
But the thing is, like, you actually tried to put some effort. Like, a lot of people would just say Hardman, more like Erect Man, Kappa, and, like, think that was funny. So, like, I just told my mods to start timing people out.
Yeah, compared to my
bad
joke,
jokes.
I mean, that makes me look like a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, and so, like, I got so sick of it. It's just like,
That's awful.
Start timing that shit up. So, that's where the Hardman Kappa comes from. Because people would also just say that and think it was funny. Oh, I missed a lot of shots there. It's fine. So, I took a hit from Hardman there on purpose. It does 10 damage, so you gotta make sure you have enough health when you go into that fight. Because normally, when he slams in the ground, it freezes you for like a second or so. But if you take damage from him when he does it, then you can move right away. Just a way to, just a small time saver. I guess I should have expected Hardman jokes to just keep going for a while in chat. Okay, so I will go for a really risky jump here at the end of the stage. If I miss it, it will be a game over, but you know what? What's the marathon strat? Ooh, I could get that life.
We've got Spike Vegeta rooting against you.
Dang! I was trying to help him in his stream when he was playing the game.
Wow.
That's the payback I get.
I think that only triggers a fight at HDQ. It's time for a 1v1 in Mario Party.
Okay, we're safe. So that last jump I did to skip the last hop is really hard. You have to, like, get carried by the top when you're, like, next to it. It, like, pushes you to the right so you can make that jump. Without getting pushed, you wouldn't make it. So it's a really tight jump. And if you die there, even if it's not a game over, it's a really costly death. Because it's right before the boss gate. I believe Tiki missed it at AGDQ. This is the last time this game had a really big round. Yeah, this is the last time it was at a GDQ.
I think we've started a trend now. They're just stating the names of Robot Masters, followed by Kappa.
Lovely. They would all be banned from my chat room.
Well, there you go. If you'd like to be banned from Checker's chat room, be sure to follow him on Twitch. People are probably mad that I'm not doing the snake zip. I know Nidua is.
It's such a dumb trick. Okay, that's enough. I'm not going for it anymore. It's just an entirely random trick. I just don't want a game over.
I have to say, I love this run right now. I really love this run. I've watched you and I've rooted for you to get, you know, the best run you could possibly get, but for purposes of this marathon, this couldn't be going better right now. I love it.
Hey, it's had its moments. The snake zip is just random though. Like, if you slide and get hit on one frame, it'll work. On the next one, it won't. And then 2 frames later, it'll work again. And then the one after that, it won't. And it's just like that. It's just a dumb trick that doesn't even really save time. I actually would have died at one more hit from Snake Man there, so that was mildly concerned.
Yeah, I like the attitude though of the what's a marathon strat approach.
Yeah.
Just go for what you normally go for.
Yeah, I just do what I'm used to. And in this game, because I was RTAing it seriously not too long ago, I go for pretty much everything that I know. Oh, that's nice. So, using magnet on that section saves quite a bit of time over not having it, which is actually the main reason that I use this route instead of the old top man first route, which Tiki does. So yeah. It's also really scary though, because when you're doing those jumps and slides, if you get an energy pickup, especially from certain ones, it's really easy to die, because you just try and slide and time your jump, and the pickup trolls you, so you just slide right off the edge. Actually, one of the guys did drop a really trolly drop. I saw it, and so I waited on one of my slides to make sure I didn't die there. But like the whole time on that screen, I'm not even looking at Mega Man, I'm just watching the drops to see what falls. So if you're not familiar with Mega Man 3, after the 8 robots, you revisit 4 of the stages. They're twisted around. They're a little bit different, but the same themes. And you fight the Mega Man 2 robots. 2 of them in each stage. They just like, hey, let's put more bosses in this game. Some people really liked the idea, some people didn't like it and thought it was lazy. I'm a fan, personally. I enjoy these levels. Some of them are pretty tough. That was for you, Cypher.
I think it's safe to conclude he likes the way it looks.
pickups. They're so scary. It's in this game, especially because a lot of your slide timings are really tight because of the minimum sliding distance. Energy pickups just ruin your day. So that was Quickman. He's known to be one of the hardest of these refight bosses, which is probably the reason I do it first. He hits like a truck if you run into him, and he's moving everywhere all the time, so it can be pretty tough if you don't kill him fast. And one thing that I did there, if you saw it, I tried to get hit by the boomerangs, because those only do 2, which is not very much. And then you get invincibility after you get hit by them, so you can get some hits in, not worry. Now we got Airman, which it's possible to 2-cycle in if I get good luck and play well, so let's see. Okay, got it. Oh. Missed shots. Silly. I really like to kill those first guys because of the lag. Oh, I guess I should explain what I'm doing here. I was doing this earlier in Snake Man stage as well. Jumping off the top of the screen reduces lag because the game doesn't have to draw Mega Man. And I'm also jumping on Jet to conserve ammo. Rush Jet ammo only goes down if you're standing on him. So I can cross that whole thing without needing very much ammo, without getting any of the pickups. So that's why I'm jumping. Snake is a really good weapon here. Kills all these guys real fast. Now we got Crash Man. Hopefully he does a short jump, so I can kill him faster. It's, as far as I know, it's RNG though, so we'll see. I got a short jump. So yeah, that was a really fast fight. So that's actually like several seconds faster than my PB just because of the good RNG.
Well, I don't know if this is what you intended to have happen or not, but I get the feeling that if you ever stream Rockman 3 again, you're going to have a bunch of people in your channel who are going to be naming Robot Masters and typing gray faces.
Lovely.
So look forward to that.
I'm actually not streaming this game very much anymore. I've been lacking the motivation lately to get the time that I want. I would like to get a 34, sub 35. My PB is 3506.
Okay.
But I've been lacking the motivation lately, so I haven't been
Have you
streaming
been
it.
playing other games to keep distracted then, or
Mega Man X2. It's been
jumping
my
on the
game
X2
choice.
hype train?
Yep, I was on that. A long time ago, like 6 or 7 months, I wanted to see from X2, but I never got around to it. So I guess I was just kind of doing that. It's a fun game. Which, by the way, will be played later tonight.
That is
Great
true.
DJW.
The legend himself.
I highly recommend watching that run if you can. Yeah, I got the good drop luck, as Darkman points out. I take a risk there by wanting to use more ammo than I have and hoping for drops. Ooh, I got a double hit. Sick. And I got the good luck, so that's good. That was actually a really good stage. Between the good luck and the double hit, that was really good. Ooh, the drops. The drops. So many drops. Normally, if I didn't get any drops, I would have been totally out of ammo by this point, but I have so much. So, these little bubble things, spermy dudes, there can only be 3 of them on screen at a time, so that's why I'm shooting extras, so that I can clear a path faster. And that was Flashman. Okay, this part coming up is kind of tricky. I'll be doing some damage boosts on spikes. So, and it lags a lot, so I'm hoping not to die. Okay. It's not really that hard. There's just the danger of like if you try and jump out of a slide too soon and before it lets you, like that can just ruin your day. And I lost many runs to that before, so it's always a little scary. But we're all good. Oh. What's the time right now? I'm just curious.
28:12.
Okay.
I mean, if you want me to lie, it's actually only 26. My bad. I don't ignore the first number.
That's fine. A really, really good time would be sub 2640 there on the Bubble Man kill. BJW's hyped for the 5 frames. There's a jump in this stage that is 5 frames, and if you don't get it, you just die. So
5 frames.
the only reason I know it's 5 frames is because I just tried it and I got it every time in runs, and then one time I lost it in a really good run. And so I just said, okay, I'm gonna actually go see like how hard is this jump? And the answer is 5 frames. We got it. It was that jump out of the slide.
Very nice.
This time it just followed the spikes. So, this is the turtles, which is the biggest source of RNG. Like, how long this guy waits to spawn the next turtle is random. So, this is actually incredible. Holy crap! That was like pretty much the godliest turtles ever. He
Wow.
can go like 2 whole laps of the screen before throwing the turtles. Oh my gosh, that was incredible.
The world record height is back.
That's funny. Like, that's even better than my PB, and my PB got incredible turtles, like Hadarubi's run, which I was trying to beat at the time. That stage of his is 7 seconds slower than mine, and most of it's RNG. But that I just got there was even better. That's how insane that was. Okay, now coming up here is the hardest trick in the game, so let's see what happens. Oh, it's over. Oh my god, I've never done it quite. I thought it was over.
Unbelievable. What is going on right now?
Oh
You said you're done with this game and you lack motivation? I don't know what else to say. I think that's motivation. Right
that was the most incredible one-cycle I've ever gotten. So normally you have to get right up in his face on both of those, and my first jump was short. I accidentally let go of the jump button. So I thought there was no way I was going to get it, because I didn't think I was going to get enough hits on the first jump. And I probably got it just like a couple frames before he was going invincible. I'm so happy I got that. The run is saved. And yeah, this music, much better than Wily 1 and 2 and Mega Man 2. I'll fight anybody on that. Top quality NES theme right there. Okay, so I did there is called the rush glitch. So what happens is I shoot bullets when I have rush out. And then before the bullets hit anything, I pause and I switch to another weapon. And those bullets that I shot, the buster shots, stay on screen, except they have the properties of whatever weapon I switched to. So I basically shot top spin bullets there. And top spin does like 1 damage per frame or something silly. So basically just one hits that guy. I think that's the only point I use it in the game. If you're playing on the English version of this game, there's another spot you use it. But on Japanese, there's a faster way to kill one of the bosses. I did not miss a laser there. That's always a good feeling. So in this game, a lot of the bosses. Oh, I spoke too soon. A lot of the bosses are weak to their own weapons, so I can avoid a weapon switch there by using Gemini's weapon against him. I actually caused Gemini Man to hit his own laser there by forcing him to jump. It's kind of something you wouldn't notice unless you play the game. Gemini Man, his AI says to jump every time you press the fire button. So I got him to jump into that laser, thankfully. Otherwise it could have been tears. You can actually use Shadow Blade on Shadow Man here. If you do it perfectly, it's slightly faster, but the problem is he's so random in his jumps, and if you miss even one shot, you lose any chance of saving time. So So I tried for a long time to do it in real time. It's what the task does, but it just wasn't worth it. It's actually what Hot Ruby does in his run, but he ends up losing a lot of time because of missed shots. Alright. That's how to kill the Wily Machine quickly. Those two snake shots that I shot to the left were actually intentional lag to allow me to mash fast enough to kill that guy in one jump. If you try doing it without lag, it's just too hard. So yeah, this is the final stage, so get ready for time shortly. Final boss is pretty simple in this game. Okay, and time.
I've got 36-38.
You know what? That's not too bad considering the deaths.
I think if you took out the deaths, yeah.
That still beats
pretty,
the SDA run by 30 seconds.
Pretty darn good. I think on behalf of all of us, don't quit this game.
I'm not quitting it.
Okay.
I'm just having a hard time being
right.
motivated to play it.
I think we found the motivation there. I don't know. I'm speaking for you, but that run was the right amount of early game mistakes for the laughs, and then impressive
the turtles
kills
and the
later
yellow
on.
devil.
Unbelievable.
Okay, this music right here is really dang good, so everyone should listen to it. Used pizza.
All right. Well, actually, we're gonna swap out here and get
Yeah,
ready for the
yes,
next run
no
because
problem.
we are
I
a
just
little
love
bit
the music,
behind.
sorry.
But it's all right.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for having me. I had a lot of fun.
I that was a lot of fun. I mean, you can always hope for the best in a marathon run, but when things go wrong, it's fun too. So
That's not my Twitter or my Twitch, Sinister.